Guys and hi fellows, here is Usama Tahir and you're watching Learn English with Usama Tahir. New video lectures at your doorstep for your learning. Okay, today we are talking about something very interesting, and this is what we can say coarticulation. Okay, do you think human beings speak differently than robots and machines? Obviously they speak differently, they speak naturally, they speak spontaneously, and they speak fast. So due to this spontaneousness, due to this continuity in their speech, there are different effects in their speech, and today we are going to discuss these effects here. Okay, we are talking about co-articulation effects. When we speak, we produce co-articulation effects, which is assimilation and elision. And it happens with the native speakers. Who are the native speakers of the language? They manipulate sounds and they produce multiple sounds at the same time. Okay, we have few questions before starting this video lecture. Sorry, the only one question here. Do you think human speech is different than merely deliberate and careful production of each sound separately like old Siri or artificial intelligence software does? Do you think that human speech is different from the robotic speech? Or is there any difference between robotic or the human speech? This is the question. Okay, let's find out the answer. So first of all, we need to understand what is co-articulation. Okay, the process of making one sound almost at the same time as the next sound is produced is called co-articulation. Students, when we speak continuously and spontaneously, we produce more than one sound altogether at the same time. For example, the word is pin. There is the vowel sound in it, e and na later on, but we produce so spontaneously that we merge them together, pin. Okay, we will discuss the examples later on. First we need to understand. Okay, we discussed the co-articulation. Now we have the example of co-articulation, which is called assimilation. Students, when two sounds occur together and some aspect of one sound is taken or copied by the other is called assimilation. When two sounds occur together, one sound takes the or copies the properties of other sound is called assimilation. For example, vowel sound into nasal sounds. What are the vowel sounds? They sound like e, a, I, sounds like that. So there is there we have the vowel sound, but it would be produced in the nasal sound. For example, I can go. I can go. Instead of saying I can go, we will say I can go. This na will further assimilate it to ga, I can go, and we will produce, I'll show you how it happens. This can, this is what we say can, right? I would be I and go would be like that, but we will say I can go. Understand? This na sound will totally be nasalized, I can go, right? Next we have, these are the examples from the vowel sounds into nasal sounds. Pan. Okay, this is the nasal sound and this is the vowel sound, but we produce it together, pan. Like within no time we produce them together, pin. So some few examples for your understanding. We have words and then we have actual transcriptions and then we will assimilate them. Okay, words are like handbag. This is the actual pronunciation is handbag, but we will after the assimilation produce them handbag. Instead of saying handbag, we will say handbag, because we are taking the property of this b sound into the previous sound da. We are assimilating it into the ma, handbag. Sometimes we take the properties and sometimes we actually take the sound. Want to, wanna. 5 pence. The actual pronunciation is 5 pence. We will say 5 pence. That girl is the actual pronunciation, but we will say that girl. Students, why it happens? It happens for the economy of speech. It happens because we are speaking the words in the continuous and spontaneous manner that within no time we want to, assimilate and join the words together. So we speak like that. Okay, another example of coarticulation effect, or another coarticulation effect is elision. Elision is somewhat different from the assimilation. In assimilation, we merge sounds together. We take the properties from the neighboring sounds. We take the properties of the neighboring sounds. But in elision, we totally drop that sound. We totally ignore that sound. The process of not pronouncing a speech sound that might be present in the deliberate and careful pronunciation of word in isolation. In separate form, we might be, pronouncing those sounds, but in the continuous speech, we don't pronounce those sounds. We do it not for we are lazy, but for we want to be efficient, and it follows the principle of economy of speech. So some people say that it's wrong to drop a sound that is present, but it's okay. It's not for your being lazy, but it's for the economy of speech. What is economy of speech? Is the continuous speech production, that you don't want to waste your energies into pronouncing those sounds which hurdle the speech, which stops you from speaking continuously, for sure. Examples: instead of saying aspects, we say aspects. Aspects. The sound is totally dropped. Aspects. He must be. Instead of saying he must be, like if we produce sound he must be, it will take a time, it will be discontinued from be, we will say he must be. We join them together by dropping the t sound. Then we have we asked them. We asked them. Dropped the d sound, we asked them. And we dropped we asked them. And use the t sound here. We asked them. We asked them. For the economy of speech. We every. Instead of saying every, we say every. We drop the the vowel sound. Then we have cabinet, we say cabinet. You and me. Instead of saying you and me, we say you and me. Dropping the d sound. So this was the totally dropping of the sound, which is called elision. Few more examples here, which is IPA approved. Instead of saying comfortable, we say comfortable. Comfortable, okay. And instead of saying comfort, we say comforter. Laboratory, in American English, it is like, it's not laboratory, it's laboratory. Laboratory. Temperature, temperature, the actual pronunciation, but we say temperature. Family, but we say family. Vegetable, but we say vegetable. We are dropping one sound in every after elision. Fifth, we say fifth. Him, we say him. Going to, we say gonna. Is, it has, we say it's, right? For after the elision. I have, I've, we say after the elision. Have is, her is totally dropped out. Is not, isn't. Like, these are the few examples of the elisions. So that was all today. Thank you and God bless you. Take care. And if you have any question, any queries, you can ask me in the comment section, and ask your friends to subscribe this channel. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.